Is it triple M?
That's correct.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you. Ma'am, let's start by clarifying this aspect. This data, whether it's AMA data or the GPRS stream that is generated on the section 205.
It is a combination of AMA and GPRS data.
But the AMA and GPRS data.
So when it's recorded on your system, does it get recorded when a certain device gets in touch with a tower, or it gets recorded when a device receives or makes a call? Can you just explain that?
umakhalekhukhwini uzamxhumana netower noma iqoshwa uma ukuthi umakhalekhukhwini kukhona akutholayo ukuphuma kwetower.
Okay, a device as well as a SIM card is registered on the network. The activities pertain to the SIM card when you receive or make a call.
So i-SIM card ke ibhalisiwe ku-network. Kuthiwa ke okwenzekayo ukuthi kuyaqoshwa uma ukuthi khona umakhalekhukhwini lowo akutholayo okufana nokuthi athole ucingo.
So what triggers, sorry, so that I understand, what triggers the signal in the tower?
The activity of the SIM card.
The SIM card or the device?
The SIM,
Or both?
both.
Yeah, because, yeah, okay. So both, because the SIM card is embedded in the
In
device.
the handset, yes.
Okay, fine.
Into edenza ukuthi idala ukuthi kube nokuxhumana ngetower kusho ukuthi okwenzekayo kumakhalekhukhwini exhumene nayo leyo SIM card asebenza ngayo.
Okay, now just to illustrate this point properly, let's say device A is in Foslora Square, in the vicinity of Foslora Square Tower, and at that stage for 30 minutes there are no activities on the device as well as the SIM card. Will that be recorded on the section 205?
No. So basically what happens is that if there's no activity on the SIM card or device, nothing will register on the network. So when you make or receive a call, that tower is picked up as your initial base station. You can then be on a call until you reach another point, but it does not pick up that point where you end the call. It will only pick up the originating call of that tower.
So ke uma uthi umakhalekhukhwini uzamxhumana noma umakhalekhukhwini let's say kuthiwa ke lapha umakhalekhukhwini lo utholakala ukuthi usendaweni eseduze neFoslorus Tower uhleli ke lapho imizuzu engamashumi amathathu. Kwenzekani lapho manje uthi ke uma kuukuthi akho lutho olwenzekayo emakhalekhukhwini sothi ke akukho vele okuzokwenzeka kulo makhalekhukhwini kodwa ke manje umakhalekhukhwini ezama ke ukushaya ucingo itower ke yona izovuka ibisiyabona ukuthi ukhona okwenzekayo ibisidlulisa leyo call kodwa uma ukuthi ke lo makhalekhukhwini uyasuka uyadlula uloku ukhuluma kanjalo yipi ke itower ke ezogcina ebhalwe ukuthi no cha itower izobhalwa le eqale ngayo ukuthi kuqala ube nokuxhumana hayi basabhala ukuthi yasiyacima isixhumana nale yasixhumana nesixhumana le izobhalwa nje yokuqala lezi ezinye ngeke sibhale.
Yes.
When another call is received or made, or an SMS received or made, or any GPRS activity takes place, it will then pick up a new tower.
Uma sekwenziwa bese lisho olunye ucingo futhi ukusho ukuthi usuqala kabi usho ucingo noma ke usuthumela kabusha umlayezo we-SMS lapho ke hayi isizothatha ke le tower entsha.
Towers along the route whilst on the cell phone are not registered.
So ke amatower ke azoloku kudlulwa kona uma kuloku kuqhutshekwa ke nokukhuluma ke nalo makhalekhukhwini angeke abhalwe.
Is that all? Thank you. Yes. I want to refer you to Exhibit MM. My lord, this is a new exhibit that we are introducing. It is a letter from the LPC. On Wednesday, you made reference to a number ending with 7605.
Yes.
So let's start to khulume ngenumber egcina ngo-7605 what you have.
And then also on the, you also made reference to Exhibit DD5E Roman figure 3. It was an extract where you also made reference to please call me messages. Do you remember that?
Yes.
And then you also made reference to Exhibit DD5E Roman figure 1 where you made mention of SMSs, outgoing calls and incoming calls.
Yes, correct.
And then can you place the information on Exhibit MM on record? Just for the sake of completeness, just place all the entire information appearing on this document.
This is from the Gauteng Provincial Office, Legal Practice Council. It then gives us the address. The letter is dated 20 June 2024 and addressed to Advocate Boloy. It then says to whom it may concern.
Objection, my lord. Objection, my lord. This letter is not written by this witness and is addressed to Mr. Baloy. On what basis is this witness introducing this evidence now on record?
It doesn't follow that it has to be written by her. As I understand the evidence as it's being led, she will explain the exigency why that information, she places it on record. Am I making sense?
That is correct, my lord. And if need be, we can call the author of this letter to come and testify.
No, fine, yeah.
If the author will be called, my lord, then the author, we should wait for the author to come and read the letter. If this witness, because it's from Vodacom, my lord.
Who's
this
no,
witness,
no, no,
if he
Mr.
wants to-
Mshololo, I don't understand you. You don't want her to read this.
Exactly, that's the basis of my objection, my lord.
Who wrote this letter?
If I may finish, it's not this witness.
Who requested the letter, in other words?
It's not this witness.
Who requested the letter, ma'am? It's not this witness.
It's not this witness, my lord.
Who requested the letter?
It's not written, but it's
It's
addressed.
written. It says Mr. Baloyi.
It's addressed to Mr. Baloy.
That's it.
Yes.
So he communicated with that, and he's a prosecutor in this matter.
Yes.
So let's wait and hear what this witness says, and if her evidence is inadmissible, it will be expunged from the record. Okay.
It will be better if it will be expunged.
We don't even know what she's going to say. That's a problem. What are you expunging?
My lord, he's not supposed. This evidence is not supposed to be led through this witness. That's the
Okay,
basis for
okay.
my objection.
Mr. Baloyi, what's the... They say this evidence is not supposed to be in this court, in other words.
My lord, because he's from the Vodacom shop. If you want to read the number and make reference to this number into her evidence, he can just make those.
Okay, I've heard
references
you.
to the-
I've heard you. The evidence is allowed until I decide otherwise. Just continue, ma'am.
As a
Sorry.
please, ma'am. Yes, proceed.
To whom it may concern, I hereby confirm that the firm Mjiyako Mpalele Attorneys Incorporated with practice number F18209 is registered as a firm of attorneys on the roll of the Gauteng Provincial Office of the Legal Practice Council. The firm details are recorded as follows. Mjiyako Attorneys, Inc., with the postal address being P.O. Box 32923, Braamfontein, 2017. Physical address, number 10 8th Street, Melville, Johannesburg, 2092. Telephone number 079 039 7605, in brackets 086 511 901. It then gives us the email address of mjiyakodn@gmail.com, and it's signed by Mr. V.L. Maluleka, Legal Office Professional Affairs. And then it says that all queries should be referred to comfortn@lpc.org.za.
Thank you.
Kuthiwa le ncwadi lena ivela ku-Gauteng Provincial Office iphuma kule nhlangano ekuthiwa i-Legal Practice Council.
Sorry, before you proceed, as I understand the evidence, is the reading of this letter by this witness triggered by this, the number you said, it's 7605.
That's correct, my lord.
Yeah, that's how I follow the evidence.
That's correct.
And we're talking about cell phones and telephones here.
That's correct.
Yeah, okay, let's hear.
Kuthiwa le ncwadi ethunyelwe ngomhla 20 June 2024 ethunyelwa ke ku-Advocate Baloyi echaza ukuthi ke lapha ke ineletha isiqiniseko sokuthi ifirm Mjiyako mphahlele attorneys abane-practice number F18209 ibhalisiwe njenge-firm noma iqembu labameli ababhalisiwe ngaphansi kwe-Gauteng Provincial Office Legal Practice Council. And kuthiwa ke imininingwane yabo ikanjena-ke bathi Mjiyako mphahlele attorneys Inc., ikheli labo P.O. Box 32923 Braamfontein, code 2117, labezinze khona ke number 10 8th Street, Melville, Johannesburg. Kuthiwa ifoni yabo u-079 039 7605 or 086 511 8901. Email address yabo mjiyakodn@gmail.com. Manje lena ke incwadi ibhalwe u-Mr. V.L. Maluleka, ikheli lakhe ke lithi comfortn@fpc.org.za.
Thank you. Then, ma'am, what is your comment regarding the entry on Exhibit DD5E, Roman figure 1, on page 15? SMS received on the 10th of September 2020 at 1858. Is it the same number?
Yes, the number under telephone number on exhibit M correlates or is the same number appearing on page 15 of exhibit DD5E in brackets.
Actually, the number evela ku lesi sikhombisa sila enkantolo kuthiwa exhibit DD5E ekhasini ka number 15 iyafana ngeleyo number nale number ebhalwe kule ncwadi.
And then now let's refer to Exhibit DD5 Roman figure 5E Roman figure 3. The police call me. Does the number appearing on Exhibit MM correlates with the police call me on Exhibit DD5E Roman figure 3?
Yes, that is correct. The numbers are the same.
So the number evela ku exhibit DD5E nale vela ku exhibit MM ziyafana.
Sorry, can you mention the numbers so that we all know what we are talking about?
It's 079 039 7605.
So the number could is 079 039 7605.
And you say it correlates on that exhibit DD5E with which number? Or it communicated with which number? The SMS or the SMS or whatever?
The number ending 6890.
6890.
Nathi ke uthumelane umlezo SMS nale number igcina ngo 6890.
Thank you. And can you count on exhibit DD5E3 how many please call me's were sent?
There were 3 please call me's.
Ke khona izicelo ezintathu zokushayelwa ucingo.
Can you confirm that there are other communications between the number ending with 6890 and 7605, but for our purpose, only focus on what I'm going to direct you to?
I didn't get the last part.
I'm saying there are other communications on exhibit DD5E, Roman figure 1. However, at this stage, I'm only directing you to certain communications.
Okay,
Let's proceed to page 44.
44.
Yes, of exhibit DD5E, Roman figure 1.
DD5E, Roman figure 1.
That's correct, madam. Page 44.
Yes.
The activities on the 27th of October 2020.
During what time?
Let's start from 08/12/54.
Okay. At 12:54 seconds, the number ending 6890 received a call from the number ending 7605. That lasted 33 seconds.
Can I confirm the time?
8:12:54 seconds.
Kuthiwa ngomhla 27 October 2010 isikhathi ku 8:12:59 seconds. Inamba igcina ngo 6890 yathola ucingo oluvela kule number egcina ngo 7605. Bahlala ke imizuzwana emashumi amathathu nantathu.
And the next transaction.
The next transaction was at 8:22:21. The number ending 6890 was on voicemail. Received a call from 7605. Lasted 3 seconds.
Kuthiwa ngo 8:22:21 seconds. Number igcina ngo 6890 yathola yayiku voicemail. Ezangushayelwa ke inamba egcina ngo 7605 bahlala lena ke ebishaya ke yahlala imizuzwana emithathu ocingweni.
Okay, then let's refer to 21:44:30. Also, just to give you a little bit of background, as per exhibit EE, which is evidence before this court, this is the day in which accused number 2 made a first appearance in Boksburg Magistrate Court. Now let's proceed to that time, 21:44.
At 21:44:30 seconds, the number ending 6890 received an SMS from the number ending 7605.
Kuthiwa ngesikhathi ka 21:44:30 inamba egcina ngo 6890 yathola SMS evela kule number egcina ngo 7605.
And the next transaction.
At 21:44:32 seconds, 6890 received an SMS from the number ending 7605.
Kuthiwa ke isikhathi se-21:44 32 seconds inamba egcina ngo-6890 yathola SMS evela kule number egcina ngo-7605.
And then lastly, on page 45 of exhibit DD5E, Roman figure 1, on the 28th of October 2020, at 17:59:32.
During this period, the number ending 6890 received a call from the number ending 7605, and that lasted 828 seconds.
So ngaleso sikhathi ke inamba egcina ngo-6890 yathola ucingo oluvela kule number egcina ngo-7605. Bahlala ke imizuzwana ke engamakhulu ayisishiyagalombili amashumi amabili nesishiyagalombili.
Thank you. Now let's proceed to exhibit J7A, the map. Do you have the document in front of you?
Yes.
Okay. How many pages is this document?
It comprises of 18 pages.
And can you tell the code how was it generated? On which system was it generated?
These maps were generated on Vodacom's in-house system called Atoll. Atoll.
Kuthiwa ke le map lena ithole emshinini obizwa i-Atoll wangaphakathi kwa-Vodacom.
On page 2, I see there is a date. Can you place that on record?
21 June 2024.
Kuthiwa ke i-date ebhaliwe lapho mhla 21 June 2024.
Do you have access to the system?
Yes, I
Wathi
do.
yawazi yini ungena kuleyo mshini othi yebo?
Can you confirm the correctness of this information?
I can confirm that it is correct.
Wathi letha isiqiniseko sokuthi ke lolu lwazi likhona lana luyiqiniso.
Just for the benefit of the accused persons, will you be able to beam that map on the screen?
Yes.
Sorry, just for my edification. I see here you're saying crime scene in red X. What do you mean? Are you saying this because the crime scene in your document colored in red?
Yes, my lord.
Okay. So everybody has red except me, or what is the position?
No, my lord. It was printed out in black and white.
But the original document is
It's
in
in
red.
color.
Have you shown it to all the accused? Just show it so that you don't have problems in future.
Okay.
They must view it as a red, as you're saying it's a red, but that after it has been photographed, it is reduced to black and white.
I'm hovering over with my mouse, if everyone can see that, here where X is almost to the middle bottom of the page. And that's on the first map.
Yeah, okay. Is that where it says spread view SGS?
Yes, that is correct, my lord.
Okay.
From that red cross, are you able to give the address of the crime scene?
Yes, I will give it to you shortly.
Cela ukuthi alethe ikheli lapho kwenzeka khona isigameko ukuthi uzosinika khona manje.
It is number 13511 Kuthiwa Street, Vosloorus.
Which number 13511 Kuthiwa Street, Vosloorus.
Okay. And then I see there are several towers. Are you able to place them on record as well?
No, wait, I'm not with you guys.
We're still on page 2, my lord.
Are you page 1 or page 2? Which page are you on?
2.
I'm on page 2.
Yeah, that's right. I'm on page 1. And this is page 2. Okay.
No, page 1, my lord, is the
Yeah, it's just
first page with the lady
with the
child. That's page 1. Page 2 is the one overview of towers, crime scene in red. That's page 2.
distances to crime scene.
No, my lord. It's written overview towers, crime scene
Okay,
in
so
red.
the numbering is done like this. It's C1. Oh, it's C2. I see here. It
Yes.
says C2 general.
Yes.
C3, C2 general. No, it doesn't make sense to me.
No, in the middle there's page numbering. There's a page number
okay,
there.
so, fine, okay. In the middle, fine.
Yes.
So you're on page 2 now.
Yes.
I'm sorry about this. Okay, fine. So the address which you mentioned, you see it on page 2. The 11th, the one you say is 13511.
Yes, I will show you on this map
Yeah,
which
please.
where it is. So it will be reflected on page 4,
Yes. Page 4.
the second column.
Second column.
Yes, above in, my apologies, you don't have it in red, but it is the second column, which indicates 13511 Kuthiwa Street, Vosloorus, and in brackets it says crime scene.
So lapha ku page 4 ngaphansi ka column 2 uzobala lapho ukuthi kubhalwe ukuthi 13511 Kuthiwa section Kuthiwa street kuthiwa ke kuma bracket ke lapho kubhalwe ukuthi crime scene. Kusho ukuthi indawo yesigameko.
Sorry, just look at this. It's all Greek to me. Just give the lady, maybe we're referring to two different documents.
Page 4. Yes, there's it here. Yeah.
So that's page?
Oh, excuse
Sorry,
me, we can
we
mark
have
it
a-
with
Yeah,
the-
please, yeah, because Mr. Mnisi, are you with the witness?
Yes, we are, my lord.
Because I'm so stupid, I'm not with her.
Excuse me, my lord.
And I say I'm so stupid, I'm not with her at this time.
Is it so, my lord?
Does it surprise you?
No, it doesn't.
I'm happy you think I'm clever.
Yes.
Okay,
Just-
yeah, let's proceed then.
Just help everyone, refer to the page and then where you are, so that I do not interrupt you asking to place the page numbers on record.
Right now, we are on page number 4.
Number 4, right? Yeah.
Yes. The
Just before
top,
we do that, can you just explain, before we go to page 4, explain what is on page 2 and 3, what is depicted there, so we can go to page 4.
Sure. So as we've said, on page 2, it's an overview of all the towers that was requested,
Right.
and that reflects on the set of data. And towards the bottom, where Spruit View SGS is, it should be marked in a red X that indicates the crime scene.
So lapha
Okay.
page 2 kukhulunywa ke ukuthi lapha kuvezwe umfanekiso wonke amathawa. Bathi kumase uyangenzansi ke lapha kubhalwe khona Spruit View SGS ila kuthiwa khona ke ila isigameko senzeka khona.
Can we then move on to page 3? On page 3, on the top, the headings would say all towers, distances to crime scene. You will then find on this map that on the map that is shown here, there's pink arrows which indicate the distances from one tower to the other. In blue, you would then find that those are the towers that have been mentioned.
So lapha page 3 ubhalwe lapha phezulu ukuthi all towers distances to crime scene ukusho ukuthi ke wonke amathawa ukuthi akude kangakanani ke nala nendawo yesigameko ebese kuthiwa ke futhi kukhombisa futhi nokuthi ibanga phakathi kwamathawa lingakanani.
If we move on to page 4, the heading is area 123 dash site distances to crime. That is just for ease of reference, and that information reflects on page 3 and explained on page 4.
So lapha page 4 ke chazayo ukuthi emabanga ke angakanani kusuka endaweni ezithize ukuyofika lapha endaweni yesigameko kodwa ke konke lokhu kuchazwe ekhasini lesithathu.
I've gone a step further to explain the physical addresses of that tower.
So uqhubekile ke wafaka nokuthi ke amathawa lawa amakheli awo athi.
In other words, it is the address of where the tower resides.
Sure kukhulunywa ngamakheli alapho amathawa etholakala khona.
Sorry, and you call it site.
Yes,
So tower and site are the same
the
thing.
same thing.
Okay, fine.
Yes. Can you now proceed to put the information appearing on page 4 onto the record?
Okay. We begin on the top of the page with Spruit View.
Iqala lapha ngenhla kwepage kubhalwa ukuthi Spruit View. 1 Kuthiwa Street kilometer lodwa namameter awo 18.
Just also place the crime scene on record.
Crime scene physical address 13511 Kuthiwa Street, Vosloorus.
So indawo ke sigameko ikheli lakhona 13511 Kuthiwa Street eVosloorus.
The next tower or site is Parke, which is 2.2 kilometers. Thereafter,
So it bayalandelayo iphakhe eyama kilometer awo 2.2.
thereafter we have Vosloorus Tower, which is 2.9 kilometers.
So emva kwalokho kune Vosloorus Tower 2.9 kilometers.
Just let's also place the physical address of the site on record.
Okay.
Yes.
The physical address of Spruit View is 1816 Ramallo Street, Spruit View, Katlehong. Parke physical address is 197 to Bela Street, Parke, Katlehong. We then move on to the Tower Vosloorus, which is 2.9 kilometers away, and that resides in 6125 Mac or MC Botha Drive, Vosloorus, extension 1, Vosloorus.
The last one is Mike what?
Mac Botha or MC
Botha was the
Botha?
Minister of Interior in the apartheid government.
Kuthiwa lana imikheli lokuqala Spruit View 1816 Ramalo Street Spruit View ikheli lesibili ke iphakhe 197 Tobela Street eKatlehong ebese kuba ikheli lase Fostora 6125 MC Botha Street.
We then move on to the next one. Moseleke is 3.1 kilometers from the crime scene. Address 539 Lekula Street, Moseleke, Khatlehong.
Kuthiwa ke elandelayo Mseleki inekheli 539 Lekula Street Mseleki. Kuthiwa ke yona ke 0.1 kilometers ubude bebanga kusuka lapha endaweni isigameko.
Vosloorus Square, 3.2 kilometers. Vosloorus Square, Beerman Road, Vosloorus. Beerman.
Kuthiwa ke iFosloorus Square yona 3.2 kilometers kusuka endaweni esigameko. Kuthiwa ke imigwaqo ukubona ke uBeerman Street eFosloorus Square.
Clinics Tower, 3.9 kilometers. Number 9, Sam Sakoti Avenue, Marimba Gardens, Vosloorus.
Elandelayo ke ise number 9 Sporty Street Marimba Gardens eFosloorus ibude bala ikhona ke amakilometer amathathu 3.9 kilometers.
Sali section, 4.4 kilometers. 140 Sankela Street, Sali, Khatlehong.
Kuthiwa ukhona ke leso Sali section ikhela 140 Samkela Street kuthiwa ke amakilometer awu 4.4 ukusuka endaweni esigameko.
Bopangkhotso, 4.5 kilometers. 6767 Kopopi Street, Vosloorus.
Kuthiwa ke eBopangkhotso yona amakilometer awu 4.5 kuthiwa ke ise number 6767 Kopopi Street.
Bonego, 4.5 kilometers. Address is 815 Rama Konopi, Khatlehong.
Kuthiwa ke lesilandelayo ke 4.5 kilometers ikhalela so yalalethwa ko 815 Ramkonopi Street eKatlehong.
Tabo Nsako is 6.1 kilometers. Address is 11761 Tlapi Street, extension 2, Takoza, Alberton.
What is the kilometers?
6.1.
Kuthiwa ke lapho what is the name? Is it Tabo?
Tlapi Streets.
No, the name of it.
Tabo Nsako.
Kuthiwa ke elandelayo ibizwa ngokuthi Thabo Nsako. Kuthiwa lapha ise 11761 Tlapi Street eThokoza eyona ke ibude yamakilometer ukuyofika kuyona yamakilometer 6.1.
Next one is Lifter. Here it is. Lifter en Vrede, which is 12.5 kilometers at 8 Blauwgom Crescent, Lifter en Vrede, Johannesburg South.
Kuthiwa elandelayo iLifter en Vrede iyamakilometer 12.5 kilometers ukusuka ke number 13511 Kuthiwa Street. Yona ke ise number 8 Blowholm Crescent, Lift and Vrede, Johannesburg.
City Deep indicates 13.9 kilometers. It's at number 1, Bonsmara Road, City Deep, Johannesburg South.
City Deep ibonisa ibanga ele 13.9 kilometers. It's number 1, Bonsmara Road, City Deep, Johannesburg.
Besonia, 14 kilometers, 31 Peter Ackroyd Avenue, Besonia, Johannesburg South.
To Besonia ke yama ibukhombisa ibanga lika 14 kilometer. It's number 31 Peter Ackroyd Avenue, Besonia, Johannesburg.
Thereafter, we have Heidelberg Road, 15.7 kilometers, at 2 Vikers Road, City Deep, Johannesburg.
Kona italandelayo ku Heidelberg Road, ibanga lo 15.7 kilometers. It's number 2 Vikers Road, City Deep, Johannesburg.
We then have Benrose, which is 16.5 kilometers, at number 10 Adam Road, Benrose, Johannesburg.
Elandelayo Open Road ibanga ile ama kilometer 16.5. It's number 10 Adam Road, Benrose, Johannesburg.
Belgravia, 17.3 kilometers, at 31 Princess Street, Jeppestown, Johannesburg.
Elandelayo Belgravia ibanga 17.3 kilometers. It's number 31 Princess Street, Jeppestown, Johannesburg.
Thereafter is Volhunter at 17.5 kilometers at number 12 Crown Street, Volhunter, Johannesburg.
So elandelayo Volhunter ama kilometers 17.5 kilometers. So number 12 Crown Street, Volhunter, Johannesburg.
Thereafter we have Moy Street, 18.6 kilometers, and that resides in 19 Groot Street, City and Suburban, Johannesburg.
Elandelayo Moy Street number 19 Groot Street, City and Suburban, Johannesburg. Ibanga 18.6 kilometers.
Oh, yes. Excuse me. We then have Groot Street at
Can
8.
we give you some time?
Yes, please.
Can we just adjourn for 15 minutes? 12 minutes past 11. 11, 12.
Let's come back at 11:30.